Today we will see Pratishaya Chikitsa common principles or Samanya Chikitsa Sutra. Say our aim is in Pratishaya Chikitsa, Dushta Pratishaya, Sannipataja Pratishaya, Raktaja, Pittaja, whatever Pratishaya is there, in which conditions we should do Shodhana. Whether Charaka Sushruta Vagbhata, they have told any specific symptoms where Shodhana should be done. This we have to see first. Second step is, we do not do Shodhana in Amadosha. Okay, in some symptoms are associated with Pratishaya, Shodhana should be done. Yes, agreed. But we don't do Shodhana in Amadosha, as dosha in Amavastha do not come out very easily, and if tried to expel forcefully can damage the ashaya in which it is situated. This reference we already have. That is, Amadosha doesn't come out very easily if you try to expel them without making the Amadosha Pakva. The simile is also given that from the raw fruits juice cannot be extracted. Similarly, Ama dosha cannot be removed from the ashaya without making them Pakva. If tried, what will happen? They will damage the ashaya. So, first step is what? In some symptoms, Shodhana should be done. This has been told, agreed. Second step, what we have to do, whether those symptoms are associated with Ama Pratishaya or Pakva Pratishaya. That we have to think. Because Ama Pratishaya, we cannot do Shodhana. So, if it is already Pakva Pratishaya and Shodhana symptoms are there, yes, we will do Shodhana. But if Samata is associated with the symptoms where Shodhana is told, we have to convert the Ama Pratishaya into Pakva Pratishaya. So, what we should understand? We should understand those symptoms where Shodhana is suggested in Pratishaya, number 1. Number 2, we have to diagnose whether it is Ama Pratishaya or Pakva Pratishaya. This we have to understand. Third step is, see, Pachana, if it is in Vataja or Kafaja, or in Pittaja and Raktaja, cannot be same. So, Ama Pratishaya is there. Ama Pratishaya is associated with Vataja or Kafaja. Treatment has to be different, or methods to convert the Ama to Pakva have to be different from Pittaja and Raktaja. So, what we will understand? We will try to understand what are the Paka methods for Raktaja and Pittaja, and what are the Paka methods for Vataja and Kafaja Pratishaya if Samata is associated. So, the first step was, as we have discussed, in which symptoms Shodhana is suggested. In which symptoms Shodhana is suggested. I have given the reference Sushruta Uttar Tantra 25/23. What it suggests? If Chardi, Angasada, Jwara, Gaurava, Arati, Atisara. 6 symptoms. Chardi, Angasada, Jwara, Gaurava, Arati, Atisara. If associated with Pratishaya, then Langana should be done, Pachana Dipana suggested, and later Shodhana is suggested. So, Chardi, Angasada, Jwara, Gaurava, Arati and Atisara. And what Charaka Chikitsa 26, what it suggests? If Kafaja Pratishaya, if Gaurava and Aruchi are there, he adds Aruchi and other symptoms. So, if Gaurava and Aruchi are there, then also Shodhana is suggested. Here reference is there. Now, so what are the symptoms where Shodhana should be done? Chardi, Angasada, Jwara, Gaurava. Gaurava is from Charaka also here. Arati, Atisara, and Charaka symptoms Aruchi. So, if these 7 symptoms are there, then we should go for Shodhana. This is what Sushruta and Charaka have suggested. Now, we also know that Shodhana should be done in Bahudoshas. So a compilation was done whether all the Bahudosha Lakshanas are covered in Shodhana in Sushruta, Charaka or Vagbhata. And answer is no. They have covered only 7 symptoms, but this Panduta is not covered. Panduta is also Bahudosha Lakshana. Gaurava is covered. Pidaka. Pidaka is a Bahudosha Lakshana. No. Here he has not covered. But what Charaka, Sushruta, Vagbhata, what they have told, we have the discretion power. We can take decision if the dosha are in adhika condition is very severe. Yes, we can go for Shodhana. And so what I have done, other than these Sushruta and Charaka reference, there are still some more Bahudosha Lakshana which are explained in Pratishaya Lakshanas. They are Panduta, that is Panduta is there, Kandu is there, Daurbalya is there, Durgandhata is there. So these are also Bahudosha Lakshanas which are explained by Charaka in his Bahudosha Lakshanas part. Right, and it is also there in Pratishaya symptoms. So it is up to us to when to do Shodhana or Shamana. But these 7 symptoms very clearly they have told that Shodhana should be done. So repeat: Chardi, Angasada, Jwara, Gaurava, Arati, Atisara, Aruchi. If these 7 symptoms are there, yes, Shodhana should be done. Of course, these also are there: Bahudosha Lakshana, Panduta, Pedaka, Kandu, Daurbalya, Dargandhya. It is our discretion power. Now, second step is we have to differentiate between Ama Pratishaya and Pakva Pratishaya. Now, in Ama Pratishaya, Shiro Gurutva will be there, and in Pakva Pratishaya, Shiro Laghava and Nasa Laghava will be there. In Ama Pratishaya, Aruchi will be there, and in Pakva Pratishaya, Swara Varana Vishuddhi. Aruchi is not there, it's not like told, it's not told, but I have taken it is where here Aruchi is there. So here Swara Varana Vishuddhi is there, so maybe Aruchi will not be there in Pakva Pratishaya. Ama Pratishaya, Tanu Nasa Srava is there. Tanu Nasa Srava is there. Here Pakva Pratishaya, Ghana Sleshma or Sleshma sinks in water. Ghana Sleshma sinks in water. And Atishtivana will be there, nothing has been told. Swara Kshama will be there. Swara Varana Vishuddhi, same symptom have repeated. And Amalinga reduces. So this is the differentiating method between Ama Pratishaya and Pakva Pratishaya. So in Ama Pratishaya, heaviness will be there, Shiro Gurutva. But in Pakva Pratishaya, Shiro Laghava, Nasa Laghava, that will not be there. In Ama Pratishaya, Aruchi will be there. In here, it may not be present. Tanu Nasa Srava is there in Ama Pratishaya, Tanu Nasa Srava. In Pakva Pratishaya, the Sleshma becomes Ghana and Sleshma sinks in water. So it becomes heavy, it is heavier than water. That is what Pakva Pratishaya Lakshana they are telling. Atishtivana will be there, Tanu Nasa Srava is there, excessive secretion is there. So Atishtivana will also be there. Here, of course, when it becomes thick and the secretions becomes thick, then excessive salivation will not be there and spitting will also be not there. Swara Kshama is there in Ama Pratishaya, but Swara Varana Vishuddhi and Ama Linga reduce. This is how we have to differentiate Ama Pratishaya and Pakva Pratishaya. The next step is Pachana in Ama Pratishaya. So we will first see all the classical references and then we will try to understand for Vata Pradhana condition, Kapha Pradhana condition, Pitta and Rakta Pradhana condition, which one is suitable. First we will see all the references. Pachana in Ama Pratishaya. In Pittaja Pratishaya for Dosha Pachana, Ardraka Swarasa Siddha Ghrita, Shunti Siddha Dugdha is to be given, and after Dosha Pachana, Shiro Virechana should be given. This is in Charaka Chikitsa. Again in Charaka Chikitsa, in Kafaja Pratisha, if Gaurav and Aruchi are there, first Langhana should be done. After this, for Paka, Sweda and Seka should be done after Grita Lepa on Shira. Sweda and Seka suggests if after Grita Lepa on Shira and if Gaurav and Aruchi are present. Then in Sushruta, what it tells? Except the Navapratisha, all Pratisha should be treated with Gritapana. So first he suggests if Navapratisha is not there, then Navapratisha we can take it as Amapratisha. If Amapratisha is not there, do the Gritapana. Later different, so indirectly what they are telling, Amapratisha symptoms are there. Don't do Gritapana, do Langanapacha. Right. And later different types of Sweda should be given. Then in the proper time, to the proper person, Vamana and Aupidananasya should be given. So what do you mean by proper time? When the dosha become Pak, or in the morning time, or in the whatever the specific time which is suggested for Shodhana, to the proper person. If the person should be Balwan, all the Vamana, Yogya, we have to see. Vamana and Aupidananasya should be given. This is what Sushruta tells. Then another reference, for Paka of Pratishaya, Kanji Sweda or Sweda with Amla Dravya should be given. Ushna Dravya Bhojana should be given. Dugdha Paka and Ardraka is to be given to drink. Shunti Vikara like Guda etc. are to be given. Shunti Vikara, same whatever the Charaka has told, that is Dugdha Paka Vik Ardaka, Shunti Vikara, same Sushruta also tells. Then what Ashtanga Hridayakara tells? Langana, Lagu Bhojana, Shweta Sarshapa Lepa on Shira, that is Katu Ushna Rasa Lepa, Yavakshara and Gritapana followed by Vamana. This is what he suggests. Then Chakradatta, specifically he adds something. In Navina Pratishaya, Chincha Yusha should be given. Navina Pratishaya is nothing but Ama Pratishaya. There Chincha Yusha should be given. After seeing that Paka, see next line only it tells. After seeing the Paka, means what? Give it in Apakva. After seeing that Kapha is Pakva, Shiro Virechana is done. Apart from this, Shiro Abhyanga, Svedana, Nasya, Katu, Amla Rasa, Bhojana, Vamana, Gritapana is to be adopted. So, what all we have here? We have understood that Pachana in Amapratisha should be done, right? And once the dosha have become Pakva, give Shodhana, this has been told. Now for Pachana, what all we have? We have Sweda, we have Seka, we have Amla Dravya or Kanji Seka. We also have Chincha Yushapana, told by Chakradatta. And we have Ardraka Swarasa Siddha Dugdha or Ardraka Siddha Sneha, or that is Grita. So we have all these things. Now out of this and Yavakshara and Grita is also there. So out of this, Sweda, Seka, according to me, should not be, or it should not be an ideal for Pittaja and Raktaja Pratishaya. So in Pittaja and Raktaja Pratishaya, what we can adopt is a Shunti and or Ardraka, Gritapana or Dugdapana. By this and by of course Langhana. By this Dosha Pachana should be done in Raktaja and Pittaja. But in case of Vataja and Gritaja, Vataja and Kafaja, Sweda, Seka with Amla Dravya or with Kanji or the Chincha Yusha should be given for Pak. So repeat, for Kafaja and Vataja, Sweda and Seka with Amla Dravya, Kanji, right, and for Pittaja and Raktaja, what is ideal? Ideal is this. Of course, for Vataja and Kafaja, Chincha Yusha is also good, but for Pittaja and Raktaja, Ardraka Swarasa, दुग्धपान और आर्धक स्वर से सिद्ध दुग्धपान और शुंठी सिद्ध दुग्ध और शुंठी सिद्ध स्नेह और शुंठी प्लस गुड़ विकार, शुंठी एंड गुड़ प्लस विकार, ऑल दिस शुड बी यूज्ड फॉर पित्तज एंड रक्तज, आम प्रतिशाय, and for vataja and kafaja we will use of course sweda and seka with amladravya and chinchayusha. Right. Now we will see some finer adjustments in case of shodhana. Here what he says, if there is kapha utklesha, kapha nashaka vamana should be given. Of course, whenever there is no kapha utklesha, then we will not do shodhana. Whenever there is dosha are trying to come out on their own, at that time only we will give shodhana. That we should not forget, even in pratishaya. What else he suggests in charaka? Vamana in kafaja penasa, once the vega of penasa is reduced, vamana with madanaphala yukta dugdha, tila, masa should be cooked and vamana should be done. So here you please try to understand, once the vega of penasa is reduced, not in what it means, not in vegavan penasa where excessive secretion is there, severe lot of secretion is coming out. No, not in those conditions, because in excessive secretion is there, tanusrava is there, atishtivana is there, that is ama pratishaya. So same thing he is stressing, when vega of penasa is there, don't give vamana, let the vega of penasa reduce, let it become pakva lakshana, let it come, and then you give shodhana. Some more points. Except nama pratishaya, all pratishaya should be treated with ghrtapana. Later different types of sweda should be given. Then in this we have already discussed. That is a nama pratishaya is there, don't give shodhana, do langana. After that give snehapana and do shodhana to the proper person, proper time. This is again explained. Now in this Pakva Pratishaya Chikitsa shloka, what he tries to explain, in Pakva Pratishaya kapha becomes ghana and starts hanging from the nose. In this condition, Shirovirachananasya, Virechana, Astapanabasi, Dhumupana, Kabalagraha should be given. So same thing. See how the kapha becomes ghana and starts hanging. See, it is hanging, it is not falling on its own. Means what? It has become thick. It is quite sticky and it is not falling. It is hanging from the nose. At that time, give shodhana. Same. Pakva Pratishaya Lakshana. If you just see the Pakva Pratishaya Lakshana of Madhava, same thing he is telling. When the kapha becomes pakva, starts hanging from the nose, you give different types of shodhana techniques. Then next he tells, in kafaja pratishaya snehana with ghrita yavagu prepared by tila masha, same. For vamana, what is suggested, yavagu prepared by tila plus masha is given for vamana, and kafagna aushadhi should be given. Yavagu prepared by tila and masha. So here also in charaka also same. Badanaphala yukta dugdha tila masha should be cooked and vamana should be done. So what we have completed in this series is in which conditions, in which symptoms of pratishaya shodhana should be done. Number one, we also tried to find out that all bahudosha lakshana which are told in charaka tells bahudosha lakshana, all those are not covered in pratishaya shodhana. Right. Some symptoms are not there, which are Bodhosha Lakshana, and where the Acharya suggests Shodhana in Bodhosha Lakshana, but all Bodhosha Lakshana are not covered, so it is our discretion power whether to do Shodhana or not. Second point. Third point, what we try to discuss, how to differentiate between Amaja Pratishaya and Pakvaja Pratishaya. We understood this. Then, if Ama Pratishaya is associated with Vataja and Kafaja, what we will do? Sweda, Seka with Amladravya and Chinchayusha Pana. Chinchayusha Pana told by Chakradatta. Then if it is Ama Pratishaya, Kafaja and Raktaja and Pittaja is there, then what we will do? Shunti Vikara, Shunti plus Guda Vikara, Shunti plus Dugdha Paka, Shunti plus Garda Paka, Shunti or Ardraka. This is what we will do. And once we are very sure that yes, Pachana has been done, the kapha has become sticky, kapha is hanging from the nose, then we will give Shodhana. Of course, when kapha utklesha is there, when dosha utklesha is there, then only we will do Shodhana. We will not do Shodhana in Vegavan condition. When the Pratishaya Vega is there, at that time we will not do Shodhana. Thank you.